Magix will spot out several members towards the ramp, and they're going to continue to march forward in towards Magic's domain. Completely smoked off for now, and nobody over towards CT for Spirit here, but this will be a retake on A. Smoke and a kit for Chopper. That's if they can even get close towards the site here. It's a flash that OC is going to set them up towards spawn with. It's going to be coming any second, I guarantee you that.
Oh, it better be quick, better be now! Oh no, a little late! Very late! Spirit just flattened 3 on Liquid setup. That is an Orky, Momo, and Nav the same as Siren just taps 2 heads. Sorry, 3 in total. It was Siren and Wonderful that just came in with a vengeance, and that was a full, or near clean, perfect CT retake.
And that's the type of round that feels like it's just gone down the gurgler for Liquid, right? They have has to have an idea that something is lurking. Now, we did cover off Team Spirit taking on Furia. Furia,
ooh, lovely.
Massive comeback. But Team Spirit had an awesome first half.
CT start, very luxurious for them. Lige, lovely opener. Sits Patsy down, tells him a bedtime story, and Chopper playing the fade of this smoke. Kinder to replace it. Deeper.
They're going to play through this smoke here, so you can either play on the fade or spread through up the stairs. Wonderful looks aware of that. Magix has to press closer towards a ramp here, understanding that this split could be coming through. It's on Wonderful and Magix. They're going to come in towards A now.
Oh, such a good setup for this. That is if your Kinder doesn't hit another one of those. A Tech 9 to the face leaves Wonderful rattled. And up the stairs they go, around the bench position. A burst. Shy. Naf, frag, 2 CT. OC gets his flash at the right time. Hasn't cleared his corner. Hasn't cleared his corner. Oh, now screaming at him. OC at least gets that frag. And yeah. Hey, that's a second round force buy, and they got 5 alive.
Yeah, and the crowd really like that one there. OC stays alive only just as Siren looking to do the same, but the hunt is on. Nitro already over towards Short. Elish, Yakinda towards Window Room, and OC and Naf, that duo who dealt with Chopper, both over towards CT.
I'd like to make a request. If we could, you know how we sometimes get team com clips? Can I have the team com clips of Naf screaming, "He's at ticket, dude, he's at ticket." Oh my God, that could be fun.
Do you think OC has any sass in him? Do you think he might be well, swept and called BAP's clear, at least for his initial glance. So info plays for Spirit, not netting them anything. A window smoke deployed as Yakinda and OC continue to comb through middle here. Connector now denied as Yakinda will use that to usher himself forward. And it is looking like to be a B split. And Siren, this is where he does his absolute best work.
This could be massive. Times this fight well, eliminates Naf. Presence and an application of pressure. Nitro does find one, but still Siren at the back of that site. OC should have a couple here. Could if his teammates don't go down. Elish catching flat, catching lead. Patsy the one to make him dead. Yakinda back, still a 2-on-2. Rather equal here in terms of the state of play. He knows, and Elish a free frag. Siren screaming, he knows, but Yakinda does too, with 2 of his own. Now, problem solving. He has the bomb, but he's second guessing. Oh, there's the info he was looking for. Thank you very much, Chopper. Appreciate that.
Well, Chopper's into a Galil now, that upgrade from the 5-7. He's just going to stand and duel.
Yakinda and Chopper. A battle of wits, and he goes for the duel!
Trolling the flanks.
There's no way this could go wrong. Nitro, Elish. Ooh. That's a very scary USP on Magix. He's got 2 headshots. He's left their ears ringing, and he's got a kill. That should be it. That should be it.
There's real issues. They've scared them away here. They've done enough.
What?
Elise on 36, Nitro on 37. You might want to get your Kinder over here, and well, he's going to go forward with this Mac 10. So the crowbar is coming out and actually gravitating away. But Patsy knows it's not B.
This cut noise is very smart, but you're right. Patsy is going to call it's absolutely nothing home.
They still dropped all the way back. I think they're very worried about a mid play here.
Well, the cut of noise is brilliant. It's inspired and it's worked. What was formerly very difficult, that AK still lies idle and likely to be scooped up. Yakinda would be the prime candidate for it.
I think he wants to say bounty here with the Mac 10.
That's true too.
And also a sound cue worries him, but time and HP starting to become a big problem now.
Going searching as Yakinda.
This would be a miserable round to lose.
They can't afford to lose this. Naf bails them out. Still one on triple. Wonderful spotted jungle. Naf is all three of Liquid's frags with only 15 seconds left. The last two will come through. Patsy with a Zeus.
Oh, they don't like that. They don't like that at all.
That's how people in pubs react to the auto sniper.
I'm sure Patsy would love to get away with something cheeky here, but has Yakinda, his nemesis on the other side, and now he's been tickled. Yakinda has heard a sound cue there and wants to run him down with the Tech 9, but if he pushes forward, Patsy will get the better of him here. This Zeus, it's... Oh.
Is he capable? OC's got his Zoom banger out as well. Wonderful's going to be boosted up to get early info on that B apps line. You get that slither gap. You can catch returns and descents the stairs. He was a little late for Elige's descent, so that's unknown for now. A boost of the AWPer. Yakinda cross tap. And Naf responsible for any hijinks on the early A push.
That's the second to last smoke there. So as that plumes, that'll buy them just about the 1 minute mark. And then if you're Liquid, oh, okay. Yeah, you were talking about on the return. That was Elige. Straight into the crosshair of Wonderful, who immediately gets freed up to rotate back around. This AWP will have to continue to be this jarring force. And a smoke was just thrown out from Wonderful here. Where's this one going to land? Towards Palace. So that was on his rotation back. Has denied Palace, but they've still crawled up through Connector.
Oh. Wow, okay, Yakinda peek in the flesh. On the stage. Patsy smoked off. He can't find the second. A hard-fought duel. They should be able to nade him. Throws out one of his own in the process. And Patsy just pushes straight through. Nitro nades. OC scopes. A 2-on-2. Hold on to your horses. Siren's coming. Bomb not planted. 25. OC should have a chance here if he doesn't clear. Lovely close.
Team Liquid. Firepower, utility.
You just got to get your call right as well. You cannot walk into a stack. It'd be nice if they investigate a little.
Well, I think that's one of the positives is when they have walked into the stacks, they've still been able to convert.
True.
So at that point, you feel that you're almost invincible. But you still want to avoid it if you can. Here we can see a bit harder to do so. It's a 2-1-2 spread of the defenses. And back towards A. So consistently testing Magix here.
Who's already proven to love this angle.
Yeah, and this time he has something more potent. So it's the P250. His util lobbed out now, and we've seen this before.
That's the duel he loves. Nitro, willing to take it. Has support from Palace. Up and out. First frag, Liquid's way. Shouldn't, but could be a problem on that CT fight. Wonderful does well with his Deagle 2. When most would get 1. Siren the last of the Desert Eagles, and he has made it very costly. He's got Kevlar with that. That's how he's still living. 41 points of health after his double. Or rather single to match Wonderful's double.
He's got time to work into this round as well. The HP is the biggest issue. Mollyden smoked off for now, but the reposition, and I think Yakinda's heard this. Yeah, he has. Yakinda.
This is going to be such a surprise. There's no way you round this corner preemptively. Well, the information has been obtained. A little bit of ballet out of Elige, just cheeky bit of leg.
And you bang on. Now that you know, maybe head towards B and do a full execute, use all your utility. Look at it, it's like a Christmas sack right now. They got more presents than they know what to do with. Molly smokes, flashes. Wonderful ahead of the rotation here. Shows himself and then rotates all the way around the world to B. It's so curious to go for mid control once you know that an AWP is in play here, but it is the right call. A-ramp to be cleared out, sure. Chopper and Magix can confirm that. But the AWP posted in a forward position will not be seeing anything. We got 38 seconds left on the clock. 4 players looking likely to come up through connector. They could even just park OC here as oversight. Chopper they have to flush. Magix will be dealt with as well. But this should be pretty easy.
Yeah, just got to worry about this ramp setup. Chopper burrowed into Sandwich. Naf should have him. Or Elige. And then that plant not going to be contested by Magix. Might have a shot. Naf, oh, he's doing a lot for the squad, isn't he? Just tending to the gaps.
The warden of A right now.
That's a nice way to put it.
Keeping the lock and key is Siren. Okay, well, you did drop the AWP and you've hit a banger with the Deagle.
You'd love to hit that shot. He can stop the retrieval if he can kill them both. Patsy, next victim, Yakinda.
Towards the top of the scoreboard there, and yeah, OC's found himself.
Whoa, that is signature OC. Straight up mid, up the guts, and into the header chopper.
Imagine being enabled to do that by your teammates. That's going to fill you with confidence here. Patsy noted.
That will too. Yakinda knows. Oh, and Siren tag. This is so nice from Liquid.
Quick change.
I spoke too soon. Patsy finished off. Siren limping on B.
That quick change right there from Elise. That one there is a little bit of a tilter. Yeah, you don't love to see it, but they will convert. Now, how does this one go wrong? Still so much time. A one-man advantage. The walking wounded of OC. Yakinda down towards about half HP. Magic's again close ramp. It feels like they're more than happy to give you that space. They account for you every single time. And accounting for a push right now was musical statues with the drums in the background. Liquid are hoping there is an aggressive maneuver in their direction. Nitro just making sure nobody's home towards T-spawn. And if they regroup and go for another one of these ace splits through the connector smoke, they won't have the linchpin of NaV coming out Palace this time.
And we saw how valuable that was. Being very diligent. And Yakinda, as per, crossing and crossed off of Wonderful's list.
This gets dicey now.
Very much so. You only got 15 seconds. Every decision has to be perfect. It's NaV to plant triple side. No one can really contest apart from Magic's.
Someone's going to play.
8, 7, Nitro tasked with it. OC the bodyguard only with 4 HP. How on earth do they dig themselves out of this one? They don't, is the answer. Just so not at all. And that's lovely from Magic. Just forcing the fight. They're trying to waterfall through. Out they go, and now Magic's is escorted.
Look who's in the crowd here again this round. Falling apart as we have even more support for the Liquid fan base right here. Fallen joining the ranks, previous Liquid member for a short stay.
Is he wearing a Liquid jersey?
Oh, he is. I'm sure he's got a cupboard full at home.
Holy. Well, if ever there was a way to really pull out a superpower, I reckon Joker Steve just quickly sent him a WhatsApp saying, lad,
we need you down here now.
That would be great. That secret strat. Fallen, joining the ranks.
I don't know where that is in the page of the strat book right there.
That's cheeky. Very cheeky.
Again, Liquid respond. So consecutive rounds, non-existent for Spirit here. And this is how it's going to go, showing weaknesses in each other's map pools. You have to exploit it, you have to take advantage of it, and you have to have a strong map pool to be able to do exactly this. Wonderful to save, Siren the same. The bomb will go off, the fight at range, Unleash.
We'll have to contend with Wonderful or not, as playtime's cancelled by the Molotov cocktail.
They're just going to walk into B here.
It's not too telegraphed, is it? They're just going to walk on contact, and Siren's only got a deagle to deal with this. Here they come. And Nitro does immediately eliminate the closest defender. Lovely barrage of util. Patsy, though, some mad smoke find. Should see the plant Elise demanded to do so.
They have residual utility here as well, so redeploys the smokes towards window, as you just seen from Nitro. There's another one available here on Elise as well. A molly for OC. Just don't put your head on the line and you should be all right here, Liquid.
Cheeky boosts across the map. A re-smoke, lovely, really played well here by Liquid. It's Patsy that goes down on the way in. He was one of their main hopes, that wonderful AWP, not best used and utilized in a retake. Chopper run down for his 11th consecutive death. They're coming for you, or at least Nitro is. Baits the shot, swings on through. Wonderful will hold on. Just to his AWP, and that's not a guarantee. Yakinda's coming. Trying to recover this defensive half. And that's a freebie. Yakinda walks out straight to Wonderful's AWP.
Yeah, they know they have to be a bit more proactive here, looking for these early fights. They've had Chopper try over towards Connector. He's gone down. May as well send out that big AWP to do the dirty work.
It's a party in the front row now.
Well, Liquid in a situation like this, when they had a number advantage, did wait too long. And again, they are taking their time. hoping that a push comes their way. But this crossfire in middle is quite strong. Patsy on short, Chopper connector, joined by Magix. Siren actually over towards A, and it's the AWP towards B, but Chopper back turned and, oh, might be back in the grave here. He's going to start creeping up mid. A leg shot through. Nitro has so much space to work with unless Patsy can put a leash on.
Yeah, he should have him. Should, being the operative word, and he's found it.
Chopper's pushing. He's going to hear them rotating through spawn.
Yeah.
He knows it's going to be A. He can call the troops over towards A right here, right now.
Oh, they're not going to clear under. Thought they'd really pulled the wool over their eyes. Naf just goes leaping in, and now this one, yeah, it does fall perfectly into place off the back of Wonderful's opener. OC and a leash. Yeah, I mean, you've got cash. You will have a go. Clear through. Immediate frag back. Siren.
You don't know you're running to your death here, do you, OC? Chopper, he's been waiting for you and doesn't deliver, but the USP with the final finish almost fluffed his line for an opening pick. So we're going to see a clear difference maker in a round like this if the opening kill comes in the favor of Liquid. So Yukinda, who was parked tap, now transitions towards the top mid box. Elige is already under the window, and from these positions, especially for Elige, if there's any footsteps heard, he can help pinpoint OC and Yukinda to put their crosshairs in the right places. Just trying to be a bit more stoic with the utility here, Team Spirit, and it's an advised decision considering the pace of this round. 55 seconds almost completely going by without anything, and now they can start to feed these smokes into connector, which is a denial of two positions. Not only the connector crawl, but also the underpass, because Chopper gets to use it as a one-way, and he's at least tickled Elige up.
Ooh, yeah. A chance in that smoke, though, if Yukinda was to spray, has not chosen to engage. No info. Smoke up and crawling. Now short, that angle from Patsy is a very nice headshot. Finished now by Chopper. Window smoke fades, and he actually just jumps straight into mid.
They're going B. Bomb's just been scooped up now by OC. Going to meet up with Elige and Nitro. The Americans
going the wrong way. They're just giving up B. Just about gets back there, but the damage is done, I'm afraid. Market OC calls. They need to get that bomb through, and that is quite the spray. Nitro on the headshot angle. Sprayed down at range. Patsy looking the wrong way, and Naf gives Liquid hope. More of that. OC unable to connect, but Elige is. And it's all from Market now. If they can focus their attention, they've got angles. They can work with this. A quickie out of OC. Big shot. First of the round. Looking for 10 and finding the frags necessary. Chopper would have to find all of them. And it's OC, baby.
A reaction like that, they know what this means. And now quick with the onslaught, the pass through mid into Wonderful searching for a pick.
That's the change up again. Wonderful. Again into mid and again successful. Chopper ducking for cover. Patsy a forward position for this bench jump up. Now the boost may be a better off angle, and Elige has got the adjustment in time. Good find. Chopper starting to rack up a couple more here as he's so blind, not dead. Yukinda's got him locked, pinned, strafes wide and down. Look at the damage he inflicted though. Chopper's done a lot for the boys.
Yeah, it took a lot for what seemed like a guaranteed kill, didn't he? 3-on-3 back on. Fortunate that. Naf still close towards the ramp position here. Nitro to call through this mid-round. He has options. Do you want to send feelers out to both sides of the server? And who's going to activate first? Will Yukinda or will Naf, who's actually now found himself in a bit more of an open position? You can see Siren understanding the situation quite well. But if they let them walk into A initially and they get nothing, Yukinda's almost useless.
Yeah. I mean, the difference is Wonderful's not looking. It will just be Magix. Starting to call for the AWP's help now, and he doesn't need it. On to Naf, one back, Nitro unprepared, and Yukinda at least.
I said he was useless.
Puts Siren down, but the round is lost, just like that. There was not time for that. Playing it safe is Wonderful, and a fifth accrued. Not bad, but not a single consecutive round. That is a...
Having a reaction like that, they know what this means. And now quick with the onslaught, the pass through mid into Wonderful searching for a pick.
That's the change up again. Wonderful. Again into mid and again successful. Chopper ducking for cover. Patsy a forward position for this bench jump up. Now the boost may be a better off angle. And oh, Elige has got the adjustment in time. Good find. Chopper starting to rack up a couple more here as he's so blind, not dead. Yakinda's got him locked, pinned, strafes wide and down. Look at the damage he inflicted though. Chopper's done a lot for the boys.
Yeah, it took a lot for what seemed like a guaranteed kill, didn't he? 3-on-3 back on. Fortunate of that. NaV still close towards the ramp position here. Nitro to call through this mid-round. He has options. Do you want to send feelers out to both sides of the server? And who's going to activate first? Will Yakinda or will NaV, who's actually now found himself in a bit more of an open position? You can see Siren understanding the situation quite well. But if they let them walk into A initially and they get nothing, Yakinda's almost useless.
Yeah. I mean, the difference is Wonderful's not looking. It will just be Magic's. Starting to call for the Orpa's help now, and he doesn't need it. On to NaV, one back, Nitro unprepared, and Yakinda at least.
I said he was useless.
Puts Siren down, but the round is lost, just like that. There was not time for that. Playing it safe is wonderful, and a fifth accrued. That's what he's been waiting for. Good opportunity, they jump through, Chopper the first victim. And that's all she wrote for the Dual Beretta story. They're already in and across, surging towards CT as they plant, safe from the smoke, and already, ouch, pain and suffering for Yakinda.
And these two had utility. So Yakinda with Kevlar and a smoke, and NaV with a molly and a flash in case it was going to be a B play. So the CT expectancy of the T round was not the case at all. And look, this time round, Elige does get a kill on the Dual Berettas, but that was it, just one. You have to get a whole lot more there if you wanted to stall out Spirit. Now in map number 1, Vertigo, that was the choice of Spirit. We went 16 to 10. Let's see how many the Dragon can post before Liquid decide they want to close this one out. But it's still going to be an uphill battle. Bomb goes off, 6 secured. But this Force, looking neat, looking tidy. 2 Famouses, a Scout, and 5 Sevens. They pack a punch as Chopper patrols middle.
Yeah, a bit of a lone wolf. They're all coming up ramp side, and this Magic's already deleting one. Nitro down, every frag going the way of Spirit. And Chopper's gone through the window route, solo boost off the bench, and a perfect avenue to find that posted up Scout.
His teammates threw a Molotov behind him there, so no wonder Ozzy wasn't expecting that play. All right. Convincing now from Spirit, at least in the start of the second half. Consecutive rounds. They found them.
Hey.
If you include the final from the first half, it's even 3. So much better than how things fared in the first.
Yeah, the individuals of Spirit, I mean, you know, got a lot of time for Siren, wonderful, Patsy, Magic's, of course, a very impressive rifler. Chopper, of course, pulling all those strings, but...
This is where it went wrong for them against Furia, though, Alex. This is where, I remember that game vividly. It was like 10-2. We were loving the fact that Spirit were reserved, and then as the game went...
And it's not. Siren deletes the ramp presence, and they'll go through the flow chart of a take. Liquid to rotate through, just smattering of pistols. Of course, that FAMAS on NaV. Be hard pressed to do anything with this. Bomb now planted. A late nade. Attention drawn CT, wonderful head all over the place. He's aware that these are the rounds where those gimmicks come out, such as a boost at CT that's not going to find all too much.
Yeah, just damage here, right?
Look at Chopper, he's like, I know where I can find frags.
If I'm NaV, I don't want to die here. That's a full gun round. Next round, right? Well, why give away the FAMAS? He will get a kill. Soften them up slightly, but I know it's just a FAMAS. You've got head armor. You've almost got a full belt of utility. You're trying to help Elige get out of dodge. That's not going to happen. It's just him and OC, and now that you know where the FAMAS is, maybe you want to rip that one away.
I think they're going to try.
In position to deal with this, Yakinda, he was acknowledging it alongside of NaV. OC in that vent room, as we've just seen highlighted. But there's no information across the map here, truly, for Team Liquid.
Yeah, very passive stance. Naf ready to dance. He's got a smoke and time to get it out. The nade could be perfect. You couldn't have considered it, but they are already on their way. Naf, huge damage with the FAMAS. That's practically two. It's just Yakinda to put the final bullet on it. But locked out. Spirit go back to the drawing board. 40 seconds for them to recover, but off kilter.
There's no wiggle room here. There's no wiggle room at all. You just denied. Denied on entry. Didn't even get to the front door. You've been kicked out of the club, and they're just going to save. Oh, surely they were going to save. Hold up. Wonderful's looking B. Maybe. Maybe they'll give this a crack. Patsy coming up cat now. If they can deal with Naf.
That smoke could imply two things. And Patsy not ready for Naf tight, so another frag for him. He's up to 2.
Now it is the save.
Yeah.
Maybe looked like a bit of a fool right there.
But the smoke, by throwing it, you know, you can see how the CTs would start thinking, oh, they could be underpassed to A. You know, it does also facilitate Patsy to not have to. This is my favorite one.
Top of the charts here in Brazil, I believe.
Walk-in contact mid.
Their connector smoke will be out for a moments longer. And I'm talking about Spirits, the deep one. As Nitro and Elige, they're searching for Siren now.
Yeah, Siren's, ooh, just given up the angle. Just gave it up as Nitro rounds the corner, so, ooh, quick headshot onto Elige. No trade available. OC still close quarters, finds his AWPing adversary and shuts it down, up and over. Damn, Siren is on one today. OC2, but Patsy does find him up on the stairs, slips through connector. Chopper now should have an open runway to plant. Naf jungle side, Yakinda CT, so they will try as hard as they might to make this difficult. Good weapon to hold the jungle side. Concerned about the flank still, and a great shot from Patsy to secure a 9th and close this gap further. Yeah, that's lovely.
Be extremely telling of that. Setting up for an A piece. It's retake at the moment as Nitro has just thrown a block smoke towards the top of the ramp. That has plumed and might change plans here. You can see everybody now quick changing away. As he comes back to scoop up, stairs smoke for him. And they're going to go.
Why not? Nitro, counter util, delays that Magic's push, and they're already swinging through. The flash is so good. It was a team flash. God, Nitro swallowed it. No vision as Siren shuts him down. A nice gap on that CT smoke. Yakinda probably screaming. He's got some options in front of him, but his team not so sure. They've got Elige working on this flank. Magic's is actually investigating. Oh, okay. Elige at least gets that one. That bomb is ticking rapidly, losing time for a retake.
Where's the kit?
None. And now running out of players. Boys, you might want to keep what you got. You put all your pennies into this one. You haven't got the 5-second defuse. Yakinda's on site. Good fight. Good one for OC. Time. We need to be defusing now, and it's OC still finding shots. Wonderful's denied the defuse, and this round is his.
There's no time.
This round is his. Over to Chad Birchall with what that means.
Yeah, Elige flank, it looked good. That kill was fantastic, right? It felt really good on the way in. They even found Yakinda getting a kill, but just a little obscure the vision here of Yakinda. The Molotov from Chopper, if it was destined for the window, it doesn't hit the mark. And they're gambling right now that it will not be a B play within the early stages of this. You can see OC taking the positioning now up towards Palace. Nitro is actually going to use that AWP to take some more space. So if Nitro can just tuck in, he doesn't actually need to search too far. He is being diligent to make sure that nobody is around the corner here, and he will get on top of the sofa. OC worried about the ramp position, but we can see that he can rotate back freely because Spirit haven't taken any territory across the map just yet. Now their indications are being felt.
That was the last of the smokes. Look at Wonderful's position, just trying to catch. He knows that no one's been tending to Palace, but Nitro's burrowed in there. Might encourage them, corral them through ramp. Okay, OC was flashed, doesn't have the info. Magic's a slip through, slipped the net into Sandwich. With 40 seconds, this next frag is everything, and he's got it. Chopper gone. Wonderful the same, and Liquid taking Spirit down a peg. Magic's trying to make a case, short-lived. And only Siren, yeah, you got the frag, yeah, you got the bomb, but there's 2 more members of Liquid looking for you. Good info on jungle from that nade. Oh, and tagged up even lower. Siren, the immortal, does finally go down. Ahead of this operation, coming to extract Yakinda. Great opener. It's OC again. Wonderful on the AK. This can go anyway. This can go either way. Magic's only a Galil. It's not the weapon for the job. Wonderful. Slips on through. Elige lives the gap. And
Nitro's aware.
yeah, but he's counting on Elige. He's actually heading back CT. Bomb back at T-spawn. OC elevated for the cross. So as much as this feels like space, this is just enough rope for Wonderful to hang himself if he's not aware. If he's not aware of the gap.
Right here, it seems that Liquid are very aware. There is an opportunity to get in towards A right now. There's no pressure from short, so Siren can start to walk up. It's Patsy who has the most dangerous cross available. You can see Nitro. He's worried about the stairs position, so he is being extremely cautious on his glances. And Patsy is in, so the bomb will go down, and Siren guarding here.
Really? Yeah. Bomb down. Perfectly executed. They are still at a disadvantage. But for how long? Naf's going around the world. T-spawn for him will come into play shortly. Patsy's actually holding ramp side, and they've got a crossfire established. Wonderful through jungle. Planted from that sight line. Connector can see it. Patsy v Naf, maybe our first engagement. 3 members of Liquid have crossed into the site. And on the jiggle, Elige wins the fight. Patsy, though, catches Naf sleeping on the defuse and still held, unless he can knock him off. He can't. 13 secure. Safe hands.
Classy.
That is make or break. Minor differences in gameplay. And they're coming quick, fast, furious. And Patsy actually gets away. How does he slip the net now? Won't be for long. That nade has got his name written all over it. Pushes in towards CT. Flirting with the benches.
They're going to plant again here. So again,
Good
the cash
cash.
injection. Oof.
Well, there should be a sound retake. Chopper on the fade. Another spotted. Every shot connecting for Naf. Wonderful spotted out last in Palace. Magic's about to get hunted. Naf to mantle. Hard headshot to hit. 8 HP. It's a 14.
This slew of 3 rounds, they could close this out. Remember, we weren't buying in this Spirit comeback. We were going to wait till they took the lead, and maybe that's not going to happen. OC with another opener.
Wonderful back. OC. Safe, courtesy of the flash. Naf investigating middle, this time tucks up on ladder.
Siren's been great here, and by the looks of things, he is taking an awful lot of space. He's doing his pre-fires live for everybody at home to acknowledge, and you can just see how procedural this is.
Wow.
Understanding every single angle that he is viable to, and he's in. Yeah, he's entrenched. He is very, very deep within the site right now. They have to be aware this is open, but it comes down to the duel with Nitro. He's loud on the rotation. Siren has heard this. He's
coming for you. Nitro does fall. Siren reveals himself lethally. Utility deployed. Wonderful cat core elsewhere. And Patsy can slink in the meantime. Now he spotted him on the jump. 2 there. Tapping side of the head. Body line it up. Patsy double. And OC left wondering, scratching his head, how it's all gone so wrong, so fast. Patsy gets 2 from A onto that B defense.
Is OC going to give this one a crack here? He's still trying to work out which side it's at, I think. And it doesn't look like it. He's staying very, very silent with the sniper. And that was just toying with Team Liquid's rotations. And actually, I don't think it was them toying with Team Liquid's rotations. I think it was them being quite heavily invested into key components of the map here. The fact that both Siren and Patsy can get kills on the bomb sites with nobody attempting to catch. Liquid have invested everything they've got into this buy around the saved OC AWP.
Elige's in a position to go for that information soon. Now, that'll be a gift to Liquid. If he was to sweep up off a flash, admittedly, Wonderful's having glances, but Patsy's being cleared out too. OC fakes the shot, and it's a rather equivalent exchange, a little alchemy in the underpass.
And now it's back towards B. This is Naf's domain. I've said it once, I'll say it again. One of the best B anchors you could possibly have. It's a star player locking this one down.
He's going to do it all. I mean, Yakindas have just arrived in time. On short, trying to play anti. Dropped in now, backs a turn. It's good for Yakinda. The distraction and the massacre out of the M4. Two in quick succession. Still NaV drops his smoke. Looks to hold his nerve, and Patsy has held his trigger. As another drops. Another chopper alone and eliminated. 4 opportunities to secure Ancient. A third map for the last spot in the major playoffs.
Big list of names as well. Sitting and waiting already, locked in. 7 teams over the course of these 2 stages. Challenger and now the Legends have locked themselves in. Fury at Cloud9, they were the first 2. Again, just this slow default.
This is ballsy. Yakinda might think better, yeah, after the flash and the fade. Elige holding top mid, he'll do the same damage. Yakinda, a chance and a headshot onto Chopper, he's out of there.
Nice nade, ooh, a little bit deep, looks good.
How does he get away with that one unscathed, the power of those steps? Still the advantage for Liquid.
Look at Nitro. He's an unknown element on the site. He's tucked in, right? Nitro could be the round winner if they do return towards A. Oh, and maybe I spoke too soon. They've actually left the bomb back towards the B stairs. This is looking very, very sketchy right now for Spirit. Thought it was indecision, but quite clearly looking like a B finish here. 45 seconds.
Patsy has no idea what lies on the other side of that smoke, but he seems brave enough to walk through it in sync with the squad. Or is he actually going to be the first? 30 seconds. NaV will drop util. It's well placed, well timed. Good chip damage. 25. Patsy's encroaching. 4. Make it 3. Members of Spirit. Wonderful back. Patsy good for it. That bomb can go down. Yakinda late to mark it. See what this little piggy can find. 3v3. Good damage. Back on the nade.
They have to wait for Nitro. Look how far away he is in this rotation.
My God, he's
Yakinda's playing ahead of this.
He just wants to fight, and he's lost it. Liquid running out of time and hope.
That's not an advised decision right there at all. If you're going to go for that round, you definitely should have waited for Nitro to get a little bit closer to strike. So Yakinda trying to win it on his own here has costed them another kill and likely going to hand not only this round, but potentially the next over. It's the pressure getting to an environment like this, thinking that you can just close it. This is a team game, and you're not going to get away with any freebies right here.
Imagine if you lose the AWP. You need this. You've got to hold on to it. Should be fine.
Yeah. Forget about that overstep of the mark from Yakinda there.
Oh my goodness, that's a hard shot, and OC does deliver. Ahead of the pack, plucking another from that pack. Smoking them. OC, 26 and counting. The American sniper wants it done right here and now. The saved AWP, the savior. Just as the alarm bell was starting to be rung, OC rings the bell of Spirit and secures Ancient. Chopper would practically double his kills if he wins this clutch. OC wants it, he wants his quad kill. And Chopper might oblige, as there you have it. We're off to the third map. Still uncertain.